Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Boardroom. I'm your host, Victor B. Gibson, and we're here today with in fact, we're non-virtual. We actually have face-to-face folk, and it is good to see our faces. Lord, that pandemic was kicking my tail. But yes, we're here at the Oak Street Health on 11260 East Jefferson. We're the guests of Lori Parks, who decided that she would come and open up this venue so we can actually get out to the community instead of having these virtually presented information on panel forums. I'm your host, as I said earlier, and my guest panelist would be no other than the great Minister Fuqua Bay of Temple, Grand Sheik of Temple number 25 here in 313. And we also have another host who will also be here. She's also a host and a hostess, because she is also her privilege to be on this panel when she gets here, and she should be here soon. As you all know, the boardroom is centered around information and issues that regard African Americans and descendants of Africans from local, national, and globally. We try to address as many issues as we can with our understanding of where we are, what we are, and what we should be about. So that being said, I would like to, if nothing else, thank definitely our producer, Tim Moore. He's around here somewhere. He'll be here. But he has continued to present the boardroom as a vehicle for mass communication. For those of you who are not aware, they have been, one of the main things about war is communication. And they have been killing and destroying our ability to communicate with each other. Facebook is not a real viable communication vehicle. So please keep that in mind. We need to have our own vehicles. So I would like to thank the Urban Information Network for continuing its mission of providing us with the information we need that impacts us and let other folks hear our voices. Today we're going to be speaking on several issues. UIN is a profit organization. So we will have Tim, I hope our producer will be here, to explain to how you can become members. And I know we have a few here, at least 5 to 15 different satellites. I know there's one in Cincinnati, I know there's one in New Orleans, I know there's one out in California. So it's a network that is a for-profit if someone else wants to get involved. So you can become a part of this financially and also aim and gain profit from this venture. So don't just think it's just a one-man game. You can become part of it. In fact, we need as many satellite organizations as we can in this country if we're going to spread the word and get it to you faster. All right. With nothing else being said, we have this great host of a lot of activists. I'm looking out there and seeing all these activists from the commission's office to the deep water, to Flint water, and education and policing. We've got a lot of qualified people here. So instead of us speaking as a panel and doing all our spiel, we're going to have them come up. And as we face each issue, we want them to have questions so that you, as the audience who are out here viewing this, that you'll be seeing there's not just one head, as they say in Africa. No one head can go into council. We need all heads. We need all minds to be a part of this so we can get the word out. So if they kill one of us, we just keep moving. As they say, bury the man, continue to plan.
All right.
Okay, that's not gonna happen today, though.
Oh no, well,
Ain't no killing.
That's all now.
okay, we're gonna and keep it moving. So that being said, let's get right into the heart of what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with we'd like to start locally and maybe move out. Here in Detroit, one of the things we want to get out here, and I think it's really on the hot page of everybody's thoughts now, is policing issues in our community. And when I say policing, it's not just about what the police are doing to us. It's also about the idea that they have another job, not to do something to us, but to protect us. And in saying that, we want to talk about the shootings, and it seems to be escalating. These shootings are now taking place. In fact, they're being out front with it. I'm going to kill me some Negroes. Flat out.
That's what they're saying.
Okay, and that's what they're saying now. That's how embracing and emboldening that these racist individuals are doing, and it's what they're doing. So that being said, I'll turn it over to my guest host and let him take it. What's the name?
Thank you for that. And when we're talking about safety and policing, it's a paramount issue because everybody likes to live in a safe community because the peace of society depends upon justice and the happiness of individuals on the safe enjoyment thereof. And that has been infringed upon lately, even during the time of the pandemic. And I guess some of these people have been in the house too long, or they've been in the house and they have been plotting their re-entry in society to disrupt the great vibration that we are feeling. And we don't want to necessarily be a people that is afraid to come out, enjoy ourselves. We do have a great policing force here in the city of Detroit when they're actually working on our behalf. And we got to get credit to this. We know that was it last year, a couple of years back, when we had invaders coming into the city, and we had the invaders coming into the city, and they wanted to disrupt the vibration of what was going on. And I think that they handled that in such a great way that we wasn't really on the front page of the news, like burning the city. They wanted that narrative for us. And I really think that somebody was paid to do that, to put us in some type of negative light. And then by that, some gentrification could take place. Why? We're gonna drive the stock down around here. So we drive the stock down because we are pushing fear. But nevertheless, they didn't allow that to be on the front page and the front page news. But we know here in Buffalo, New York, front page. Front page news, and just pay attention to what we got going on here. We got these young, so-called white boys. You gotta call it the way it is. The so-called white boys. See, we used to thought we had to run from somebody with a sheet on their head, or they had to have a clean shaved head. But now they're showing up as Ivy League people, the unusual suspect. And it should be, and it's more to where they can blend in now in certain communities because of gentrification. Just think of that. Linwood in Detroit. Come on now, you don't see what you talking about now. People running up and down Linwood with dogs and poodles, and used to have pit bulls over there. So, but nevertheless, this is what we're up against now. So it has us kind of on tilt, and we want to send our love and concern and our condolences for what happened to those people down there, because it was just another day. They wanted to come out and enjoy the sunshine and do their normal bidding.